Hi guys, we're up here with Deluxe Gaming, and welcome to Season 6 of TerraTech. Yay! We finally made it! It was a long journey to get here, folks, I tell you. So I was gonna put up a video last week. Unfortunately, it did not happen. I did spend about 4 to 6 hours trying to make videos and failing because I was trying to load an old version of an old save game. Old save games into the newer versions, and it just wasn't working, so I ended up getting so frustrated and mad at the whole thing that, you know, I sent some hate mail to TerraTech, and I didn't mean to. I sent, well, not hate mail, I sent them some suggestions about what would be really nice, you know, to be able to turn off invaders and stuff, and I did actually get a good response from them, that, you know, they're working on some stuff. That's the thing, this game is in such heavy development. It's like trying to hit a moving target. Trying to do videos on this game is trying to hit a moving target. So I know I've restarted this game many times over. And I know if you've been watching all of my series, I mean, this is Season 6 now. If you've been watching all of my series, it might be a little frustrating because, you know, it seems like we're never actually getting anywhere. Well, it is a little frustrating for me too, but keep in mind that it's just the nature of the beast right now. It's how it has to be, because TerraTech is in development. It's just that simple. TerraTech's in development, and yeah, things are going to be changing all the time. And in order for us to make videos on it, I either have to be, you know, what I could have done today is we're playing with the solar panel. We're going to talk about the solar panel in a second. Solar panel is one of those new blocks that is part of the game that I couldn't even show off last time because my save game wasn't working well, and of course they're showing it off at the beginning of the new campaign now. So and it does not work on your vehicles. It is actually a base piece. So what's nice is I don't have to fill a base with biofuel now. We can actually use the solar panels to power shield system, and in this case it's a regen bubble, so we can actually heal from that green bubble, which is really nice. Okay, I'm not happy with this vehicle already. We have to change things around. Just give me 1 second here. Yes, so I want... the problem with... I'd rather have wide vehicle, and we do have a stabilizer wheel that we just got from that last vehicle that we destroyed. So yeah, I think we'll do it that way. And hopefully we can get this... I want to be able to take this solar panel with us for our eventual base. That would be nice. But it doesn't really want to stick to anything. It doesn't work on a vehicle, and that's fine. I don't mind it not working, but I want to keep it with us so that we can put it down right before we get into a fight, and then if we need to heal, we can go use it, right? I just want to, I'd rather it not get destroyed, but, you know, there is a distinct possibility that might happen. So anyway, yes, we've restarted a few times, and this is actually, to be exact, 6 times. This is a 6th season, but it's a moving target. TerraTech has a long way to go before it's actually finished development, and every time they do a patch, of course, either the save game doesn't work at all, it's broken. Stop it! Okay. Hello? Okay, stop. Are you kidding? Yeah, sometimes I just gotta stop talking and deal with the issue at hand. Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. I need to be sure that the vehicle that we're driving is capable of getting into a turning war, which it certainly was not. Okay, so I don't know. So again, we're building the vehicle in a really screwball way, because that's what we do. Okay, as soon as I take off that cab, that's usually when people start attacking me, so we'll see what happens here. Oh, hey, yeah, we actually made it back on. Awesome. So I always put the cab in behind, because, yeah, if the cab dies, we die, and we don't want that to happen. Okay, so what we can do now, actually, is we can make use of this wonderful solar panel. So notice our vehicle is damaged here. We can actually take the solar panel, attach the regen bubble to it, and we can heal our vehicle. And in the new patch, when you heal, it actually shows green like that. It actually, yeah, see, now I'm fully healed. So that's kind of a nice indicator. Before you couldn't really tell if it was healing or what the deal was. Now you can tell, oh, I'm actually high-centered. Vehicle is too long, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so... yeah, that's going to happen. It's going to happen until we actually get all the parts that we want to make a proper vehicle. And, you know, building a base right now is all I want to do. All I want to do in this game is build bases, and it's really quite challenging, and it's I understand. I was actually speaking to the TerraTech team about a couple of the issues I had, and specifically around invaders and being able to turn some of these things off so that you can build, you know, just build in the game and you know, maybe experiment with things. And I did eventually get some really good, well thought out answers from them. And, you know, it really comes down to TerraTech's just in heavy production. And there's going to be a lot of things that are imbalanced. And one of those things is, you know, like invaders and some other things, right? I know this vehicle is just totally whacked. I just want to get to a place. Oh, this is really hard to drive too. It's really awkward and funny. So yeah, it's really hard to get to actually getting anywhere building and trying to make YouTube videos, because in YouTube videos I like to stop and talk about what I'm doing. And right now this plays a lot more like a survival game where it's almost like there's a time limit. You know, like within it's see how long you can survive, and it's not really what I expect that TerraTech will be in the end. But even the developers were saying, well, you know, it's kind of what it is right now. Don't expect it to stay that way necessarily. Don't expect anything to stay that way, because it is, you know, it's essentially, I mean, it's an alpha product. They're adding content, right? And to me that says alpha, right? You could say beta, but as long as they're still adding content, it's alpha, and it's got a long way to go. Okay, so let's add some extra pieces in here. I'm not a big fan of these one-piece blocks, but we'll get some two pieces pretty quick, I think. Once we get sorry, yeah, I gotta be quick. That's one of the things that I was talking to them about. Is, you know, there's always this mad rush in the game. I always feel like you're racing against the time before something else just falls out of the sky on top of you. And, you know, it's true. And, you know, it's just the state of the development. You know, eventually there's going to be a way to build and maintain maintain bases and keep yourself protected from the enemy while you do things and build things. And then, of course, trouble. We want trouble. Of course, this is a combat game, but, you know, in kind of a more controlled way. But right now, as it stands, it's just all survival. Wow, this vehicle is moving very slowly. We have a lot of crap on it. It's super funny. Okay, let's make sure those guns are aiming the right direction. And actually, I like the lasers in front. And yeah. Oh, actually, let's grab that. That. Oh, it blew up. Bummer. Okay, I was hoping to get that shovel. Okay, here we go. Yes, I know it's a really wonky ship. Man, I don't actually want to take those right now, but that's okay. So there's part of the base. Let's go grab that. So this is not going to be the last time that we restart, and I know many of you really like us to do for me to do the campaign, and I really like doing the campaign. That's the piece that I am specifically interested in, is the campaign, because I think that's where the future is for TerraTech, and I'm really excited to see where that goes. Oh, perfect. I think that's what we do. We just keep all our enemies just barely intact. Great. Okay, so that is a tractor pad. Okay, so we're actually going to take that. Perfect. The bigger tractor pad is going to be super handy. And we're just going to take all these base pieces for now. What I need is, oh, there was some 2 blocks. Let's take those 2 blocks and build up our vehicle properly here. And before we do that, we're going to save it. Oh, I can't. Oh, they took out the option to just save. Really? It's always 1 step forward, 2 steps back, right? They took out the option to save. They really don't want this. They really want this to be a survival game sometimes. Bothers me. Bothers me a lot. I like the game, but sometimes, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they took it out because they were having trouble with the save game itself. But if I can't save it, again, you're telling me. I mean, I can, but I have to quit and then come back in. So, again, it's like you're saying this should be played like a survival game, and I don't want a survival game. I want a building game. You've got all the tools here to make some really awesome, the ability to make this game into the most amazing building game ever. I mean, beyond Minecraft, beyond all of the other building games, it could be just amazing, but they don't give you the time or the ability to do so because you're always being hammered. Hammered, especially at the beginning. Okay, so, yeah, perfect. That just gets rid of those. And I know this vehicle makes no sense right now, and I don't expect it to make sense, and that's cool. I don't mind that. I just need to get all these parts, and then we're going to go build our base where we want to build our base. Okay, so I think we're getting close to... Okay, so this is the radar guy. I don't really need him. Actually, I just need the next base. But I think I have to destroy this guy to get access to the next base. This guy's actually really well equipped, and I just don't want to fight him. I don't want to do it. So, well, I guess. I'm going to heal up, I guess. Might as well. Okay, so let's just throw some stuff here. Thing is, anytime you put something down, especially if it's base-like, it seems like they drop in 5 guys just to destroy it. So I'm gonna give this a shot and see what happens. And hopefully the game does prove me wrong. I'm hoping that we can actually accomplish some stuff. That would be super nice. Okay, so I'm just taking off. There it goes. Okay. I'll just stay within the... what is going on? Why am I bouncing? Oh, man. So frustrating. I don't know why it started bouncing. Oh, it's because I'm drilling my own base with that drill. Son of a... Okay. Okay. Turn, damn it. There we go. Oh, you still got a gun on you. Okay. Oh, you still got a gun on you. Wow, that thing was really well armed. Okay. Whew. All right. This little solar panel is awesome. That way I can stop and heal anytime I need to. But I don't like dragging it around with me. I want a static base. So we're gonna work hard towards that. Okay, so that gives us the ability to build a vehicle that's 3 across. Sometimes the little crosshairs don't come up. There we go. Okay, and yeah, get that on there. Actually, we'll use a 2 block for that side. Perfect. And we've got some nicer wheels. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to build this sucker up. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's one of the issues that I have, and I kind of took on this issue with the TerraTech team. I don't even really have a place to call home yet. I'm still trying to get established. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing. I stopped for, a few minutes to kind of get my bearings and where I'm being invaded. So the invaders, in case you're just tuning in, if you're new to TerraTech, the invaders are player-made creations that use technology that you have access to. And sometimes they're massive, like they're huge, and it's a ridiculous trial, and I don't understand why it's part of the game right now. Actually, it's not that I don't understand why it's part of the game. I think it's great, so other players can create a invader and send it to your game. They don't get to drive it or anything. It's all AI driven. But what's really frustrating about the whole thing is they can create these massive vehicles and come in and destroy everything you've created, and it's completely random. And that's the thing that bothers me is the vehicle creations. This one's not so bad. So this is part of the new patch also. They've made it so that invaders cannot be that big. And I don't know what the conditions are. And when you kill an invader, you get a whole bunch of money. Money really doesn't have any use right now, but it's there. You make money. For what? I don't know. But you make money. So I like the idea of invaders. I think, getting that community involvement and all that kind of good stuff is really, really important. I love it. It's great. But sometimes when you're interested in coming in and just trying to establish a base and get started and maybe you'd make a YouTube video and talk a little bit. I don't think that's part of my problem. Is I want to come in and enjoy the experience at kind of my own pace. They just start coming in and it disregards anything that's going on in the game. And I guess I get it. But it comes back down to, is this a survival game or is this a building game? I want some nice peacetime and then some combat time. And then I want to be able to go out and look for my enemies. Or, you know, I think part of it's also there's no distinct purpose in the game. I mean, yes, we're, according to the lore, what lore there is we're sent here from another planet, Earth specifically, I think, and we're supposed to be collecting minerals to be sending back to our home planet, and which is fine. But to do that, I'd really like to be able to set up a base, and it makes it really, really tough when the invaders are coming in. But he wasn't that bad, actually. I'm actually pretty impressed by the size of the invader at the beginning. Because they've been pretty big in the past, and really it's a game-changing experience. Anyway, I've babbled enough about invaders. Let's get our base built. So I think the next thing we're going to run into is a guardian that's guarding the bases. So pretty excited. Let's go. Okay, this is the bases. Okay, so this is a base that has the refinery and the batteries. The batteries are very, very important. The batteries are what's going to allow us to keep our shields running at all times. So the solar panel will just keep recharging them. I don't know. I've never done it. I'm pretty stoked. I'm just taking all these blocks. If you are here for good vehicle designs, well, there you go. There you go. You're welcome. That's terrible. It's terrible. But it's fun. Okay, so let's get back over to here and destroy the little guardian that's guarding the base. Just like so. Awesome. Okay, we now have a base. Oh, this is new. What's that? Wireless charger. Allows for the charge of batteries and transfer of energy from generators or charged batteries on from one tech to another. Oh, so that can charge my... Oh, so as long as I'm close to the base, it will charge my shield regenerator thing. Is that ever cool? And look at that. Is that ever pretty? So this came in on this latest patch. Is that ever beautiful? Look at that. That is awesome. Oh, well done, guys. Very impressed. Okay, so there's only one battery here. We might as well just put our solar panel in here. We need to rebuild this base so that it makes sense. Right now, it doesn't really make sense, and it doesn't really work well on that hill. We need more flat ground because we can't get everything to kind of mount itself to the ground. I don't think it matters, actually, as long as it's a base is a base. Oh, see, it shouldn't have lost power there. So obviously the solar panel is not working. The solar panel has to be into the ground. There we go. Like so. And then with the solar panel in the ground, it should start to recharge those batteries, I'm hoping. Now, I know they're working on a way to turn off your shields too, so that you could just recharge batteries. Yeah, it's slowly recharging. You can see the little red dot there. It's recharging. So, and then when I travel close to this device here, the wireless charger... That's very Tesla. Tesla was the inventor from a long time ago, and he had this idea that you could charge or use energy from a distance without having any wires, a wireless charger. So anyway, so that's kind of seems like it's inspired by that. Okay, so I am going to fast forward as I rebuild the base, but I'm going to save it first and then come back. Okay, I'm just going to put some finishing touches here. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, the base itself still doesn't have a fabricator, but it is now pretty much independent. I like that. So that solar panel will keep that battery charged, and if I need to recharge, so my battery should slowly start to drain. But because all I have on this vehicle is I love that. Okay, sorry. let me start at the beginning of what my thought here. So this little Tesla coil, or whatever it's called, the GSO wireless charger, will recharge this battery at range. So in other words, I don't have to take anything off of my vehicle or put it back onto the other thing. I can actually just back into the base, and it will recharge my battery. I love that. And that battery, or this base. Oh, here comes a freaking invader. Wait a second. Gonna save it. Of course, we can't have a few minutes of just fun. So I guess it depends on what's coming. Well, at least we're kind of established. It's not as much of a big deal, but it's still a bit of a pain in the butt. I'd rather not have the invaders on right now, but there's no way to turn them off. So at least they have made them easier. I do like that. I don't want these big massive invaders coming in and destroying everything that I've just put together. I really like that Tesla coil. What a great addition to the game. Sorry, it's not called a Tesla coil. I want to call it a Tesla coil because it was Tesla that came up with that idea. GSO wireless charger. Gotta remember that. Wireless charger. Very nice. We're gonna have to figure out how to build those. I do have a list of recipes in front of me. I don't know how many of them are current and usable, but okay, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I actually really like the base. So I'm trying to build, eventually we'll get a AI module on there and Tractopus. Great. We'll get an AI module on the base and it will be able to fight back. Okay, so Tractopus is over here. Okay, so it looks like he is he's got a bunch of tractors on him. Okay. Oh, great. See, this is wonderful. This is freaking great. So looks like I got him. Okay, good. Oh, but he had lots of bits on him. Okay, well that's cool. I like having this little recharger here. This is great. But it does use, I think I continue to burn power. Like the battery gets used up even when I'm not healing. So that's bothersome. I don't think it should, I mean, I know they're working on a way to turn this off, this bubble, but okay, lots of parts. All right. Let's get some parts, and then we're gonna go try and find the other fabricator base, the base with the fabricators on it, in other words, and we're gonna try and get those parts and bring them here, and then we're gonna start building stuff. I am determined. It's taken us 6 seasons to get this far. Okay, we'll take some of these single blocks. Actually, what we should do is take a whole bunch of these. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward it. Just 1 second. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that for now. I love the base. I love it. And I want to build it up and I want to make it bigger and more scary. And none of these guns will fire until we get an AI module. So hopefully we have enough time in between the freaking invader battles here to go gather. Actually, let's recharge our battery before we go. I can't wait until we can turn off that shield because then I don't have to worry about that. I suppose I could bring a refinery, or not a refinery, this piece here, which is the generator. So I could use that to replenish the energy. Where would we put that on this vehicle? I didn't really have that in mind when I put it together here. I suppose we could try to put it in there. Yeah, there we go. There, now I can actually on the road we can actually recharge those batteries with biofuel. Or rather wood. We can use raw wood or raw coal to regenerate that shield too soon. So that works well. Okay, so let's go see if we can find the next... It's the base that has the fabricators. And then we can start building AI modules. And finally, maybe we will get somewhere. So what is this? This is... yeah, you can't see anything behind the big, obtrusive question mark. Yes. So apparently PewDiePie decided to show us some TerraTech the other day, which is, of course, added to the popularity of this game, which is really, really good. I'm really pleased that people are finding it. I think it's worth finding. Still early in its development, but worth finding for sure. Okay. That looks like a pretty crazy base. Okay, let's see if we can take this guy. Oh, the Guardian that particular Guardian went down really fast. And is this the one with the fabricators? I don't know. Let's rush this guy. He's not facing us. Oh, there we go. Ah, bugger. Problem solved. Actually, I like this vehicle. Let's see what we got here. What can we harvest here? Oh, there we go. There's our fabricators. Perfect. Let's go take these and bring them back to our base. Wish there was a way for me to tell where the base was, but, you know, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, so there's our fabricators. Do we really need anything else? Sometimes they just don't go where you want them to go. I want the radar right there. Okay, what else you got here? Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the other new piece. The Scrapper! So that allows us a handy unit that smashes up blocks and reduces them back to their component resources. It costs block bucks to operate. Oh, so a use for block bucks. That's cool. Oh, very neat. Very exciting. Okay, so... Yep, that made sense. Gotta be careful where you put stuff. It shouldn't let me put stuff underneath my vehicle like that, but whatever. I don't care. Okay, so let's, okay, anything else here that we need for the base? I don't think so. Refineries, we got refineries. Got lots of these. I don't think we need receivers. I'll take these 2 blocks though. I'll use that on the base because we're gonna build this base up, man. I swear to God, we're gonna build this thing so it's the most obnoxious, brutally difficult thing to destroy. Hopefully we can get back before more invaders come and start blowing it to pieces. For all I know, enemies have dropped out of the sky and landed right on top of my base and started eating it. So fast forward till I get back home. Excellent! Okay, very, very good. We made it home. I am going to save it, and then we're going to attach these fabricators, and then we're going to put some AI modules out, and we're going to build some vehicles to support this thing, and we're actually going to start building stuff, guys. Yes, episode 1 of season 6, we have everything together, and we're going to start building. Isn't that amazing? Yes, very, very amazing. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to deal with this first. Ay, ay, ay. If only my base could fire. Oh. Oh, yeah. The nice thing is those pounders, they do enough damage that if I can just stay close to him while he's running like that, we should be able to just hammer him. The problem is I can't turn worth a damn for some reason. Turn. There we go. Come on. Really? Turn. Oh, if only my base could fire. We're gonna fix that. Okay, there we go. Whew. Whew. Good times, good times. Okay, so we're gonna get this fixed up here. Just give me a sec. Fast forward. Okay, let's make some AI modules. So this will be the first time that I've shown off what these fabricators can do. This is really, really, really important. And I'm still learning this. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time to spend with just TerraTech, but I think I know enough to be dangerous now. So there's some recipes out there if you look, but they're changing all the time. So that's the downside. Now, this crystal here is, what's this one? This is the erudite. But I don't, I can't guarantee that the recipes will not change. One of the things I'm going to show off also right away with this new patch, something that's brand spanking new. Look at this. You can, hold on. You can actually manually pick up crystals and or minerals and resources and put them where you want them to go now, which is really, really exciting. So I've got one crystal waiting there. I think I need to refine it though, so we're gonna just stick that here for now. Whoops. That one's, there's that tractor pad that's actually, oh, I see what's happening. Okay, so we don't want, I'm just gonna keep these on me. Quit trying to steal stuff from me. I wanted to do that most of the time, but not in this case. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to put the fabricators over here. They don't actually need to be attached to the base for this to work. And then we are going to manually put what we want it to build. So first off, I need some of this. I think they call it Plumbeous now. It used to be Alamantia. I'm pretty sure it's Plumbeous now. Let's just be sure. So I know what I'm talking about. Plumbite. Yeah, so Plumbeous, I think, is the refined version of Plumbite. So we're going to grab that, and we're going to bring that over the base. Very exciting, the building stuff. Oh, I just love it. I love the ability to build stuff. I love it so much. So let's just come over here, and we're going to throw that into refine, just like we did the crystal. Okay, dude, just refine. Just needed to refine. I wonder, actually, what I'll do is I'm going to take one of these receivers and put it over here. I'm going to do like a little second base, and I know this is not an efficient way in terms of defense, but I want to be able to show off what the fabricator can do without fighting too much with it. So we've got some refined Plumbeous there now. When it's moving around like that, it is a bit of a pain. That's okay. So, see, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to save it. I just want to scream. Okay, so I'm going to stop doing everything I'm doing so that I can prepare for this invader. I'm going to put all this under the shield so that we don't lose our beautiful new fabricators that we just got. We don't even have time to play with them because we're... Sorry, I want to swear, but I'm not going to swear. I'm not going to swear. I am a happy, positive individual that believes in this game, and I'm going to stay that way. And we're going to fight the invader, and we're going to pretend that we like it. But you see what I'm saying? Like, there should be a way to turn that off. Or, you know, some kind of, I don't know. Like, why? Where are they coming from? And why? At least give me a reason why. I don't want just random attacks. Put some lore behind it and make it into a part of the game that makes sense, because right now it doesn't. And because, oh, silly. Okay, well, we're going to make use of that cab. So we ended up building a cab because whatever's in the fabricator at the time is what it builds. So just whatever, kind of like Minecraft, whatever, you know, you put into the craft queue, it just takes whatever that recipe is and builds it. So, okay, so what do we got here? Oh, it's a beast. Freaking fantastic. Phenomenal. All right, let's kill this thing as quickly as possible. Oh, it's by Payload Studios. Thanks a lot, Payload Studios. That's fantastic. I just want to be left alone. And how on earth can this be legal? Stop! Really? There's a pretty good chance I would have died there. And, man, that's frustrating. Ugh, stupid thing. Okay. Now let's rebuild and try again. And hopefully we can get enough done. Oh, the thing is, just leave me alone. Sure, I want your wheels. Okay, fine. I will take your wheels, but I'm not happy. I do like those thrusters too, though. And when they blow up, they do a ton of damage. There we go. Death Trap is dead. That's great. So happy I was able to experience Death Trap. If you can tell, I'm not overly happy with the whole invader system. I think it changes the game so much, and it's completely random, and it just bothers me. I just want to have more control over my game. But then maybe I have control issues. But, you know, I guess that's pretty true about everything I play on my channel. I like to have control. I do like the bigger tires, but I'm going to flip over a lot because it's not just a really skinny base on it. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep a couple of these blocks here, and we're just going to attach them to the base until we're ready to use them, because these thrusters actually will be really nice for... they're called a TerraTech Mega Booster. They will be really handy for building maybe a flying contraption. And that's something else we've been talking about this whole time, is building flying contraptions. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. But, yeah, there's a downside to this vehicle, is it's really fast, and I've got nothing to stabilize it. I suppose I could make it wider now and stuff, but that's not what I wanted to do. I want to work on the freaking fabricator. You get so distracted with all the other baloney. You thought I was going to say something different, but I didn't. Stay positive. Okay, so Fabricator, where were we? Where's the receiver? Ah, damn it. Okay, there's a receiver. That'll work. Okay, so we're going to put that on there. We're going to put... that's fine. Now, oh, see, it built one for me. So there's a 2-slot fabricator and there's a 3-slot fabricator. Both of them have different recipes. You can build different things with them. So with the 2-slot fabricator, using 1 plumbia ingot and 1 of these, whatever you call it, we'll build 1 AI module. Now with this AI module attached to this base, guess what? The base will now shoot back. It is now no longer completely useless. All these guns now work. Okay, and we can actually make use of... You know what? We could... No, I think I'm going to keep the tires. I think I'm going to do a rebuild. We're finally building stuff, guys. It only took, what, 6 seasons to start building stuff again? How long before the next invader? I don't know. And it's just, you know, again, it's turned the game into this survival nonsense where, you know, it's how long can you survive? Yay, it's a survival game because there isn't a million of those already. I know it's going to change. No, oh, actually, we don't want you to move yet. So what I'm doing is I'm building a AI guy to work with me here. And oh right, we can show off the scrapper. Let's do that before we end the episode, and hopefully we can continue on with this game next week too as well. Hopefully the save game will work because I'm actually enjoying this. That's a good sign. Even though the invaders are still frustrating, we've actually made a little tiny bit of progress. So that's really cool. So the scrapper, let's test out the scrapper before we go. So the scrapper is supposed to dismantle pieces you don't want. So I'm assuming that it works with the receiver. Or do you just drop it in there? That's possible too. Hold on. So say I don't want this piece, it should turn this into its base resources or something. Maybe it needs power. Hold on. Let's click on it again. GSO Scrapper, a handy unit that smashes up blocks and reduces them back to their components. Oh, it costs block bucks. Well, I have block bucks. Okay. Well, I'm not quite sure how this thing works. Sorry, guys. Maybe attach it to my vehicle? Doesn't seem like the wisest thing to do, but we'll attach it to my vehicle and we'll throw this. Nope. Not quite sure. I'm sure there's instructions somewhere on how to do this, but maybe it won't take that block. Maybe yeah, no. Maybe will it take one of these? See, I don't know how that's supposed to work. There is another part, and it's not here. We'll have to go look for it, or maybe I'll build one, or I'll try to build one. Anyway, that stores blocks. So maybe that's what it uses. It uses that storage piece. So maybe we'll get to that on the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really feel like we got somewhere. We have a solar panel. We have the Tesla thing that recharges the batteries. I really like that. That's very, very cool. And we actually were able to build something that will prolong our life in TerraTech. We built the AI module. We got a long way to go here, guys. And hopefully we can make all this work by next week. Okay, take care, guys.